Hey people, what is up? Zombinator100 here. You know what? Hold on. Alright, one of my recent videos I was doing a little bit of flipping tricks, and I did behind the 8 ball. And somebody wanted to know how, whoa, I just fucked that up. Great teacher, already messing up, you know? Wanted to see how the move was done, have a tutorial maybe. This is more of a, this isn't an intermediate or a beginner. I'd classify this as under advanced because there are a few different moves involved with this. You do have to know the basic opening, the basic moves. You need to know how to make it rotate more than once. See, there's 1, 2, 3. So you need to know how to do that. Another thing that you need to know how to do are rollovers. There's one rollover. You need to know how to use wrist movements and to do a thumb rollover. And you need to know how to do wrist passes, more thumb rollovers. Most important one of this move is the wrist pass, because if you don't know the wrist pass, you'll get cut. So I'm going to start off by saying yes, battle songs are sharp knives. They will cut you. So be very careful. Okay? I don't know if you can see, got stabbed there not too long ago, got a nice little, maybe you can't really see it, but right there, nice little slice, and then older one on my thumb, right there, and that was in the past 2 days, flipping a new Kimura with this Tanto crazy scary tip and their crazy edge. But you know what? Different things you can do is tape the blade or dull it. I don't do either. I just personal preference. Alright, let's start off this tutorial by, going over the first steps, why don't we? Alright, so you're going to do a basic opening, 1, 2, but you're going to continue. So you're going to 1, 2, 3. So normally you go 1, 2 and have it back here, but you're going to let it do another rotation back. So the safe side of the blade is facing, I don't know if you're righty to your left. And that is where you remove your index and put it on the inside of the safe handle and the spine of the blade. From there, alright, here, let me do it again. 1, 2, 3. You're going to do a rollover. You're going to be circular motion kind of towards you. Like, let me do it without the battle song real quick. So you're going to be holding it and the index, you're going to be throwing the blade around, and you're going to be going in a circular motion to get some momentum with it. So around, like that. 1, 2, 3. Remove your index finger, place behind the spine of the blade and the safe handle. Do the circular rotation. I kind of like to throw it backwards towards me a little bit and then back out, let it rotate. This is where the tricky part comes in, because as you do that, when you do the rotation, you're going to have to twist your wrist. See how I'm kind of making a pinch right here with my thumb and my index? You're going to rotate like that. As it's spinning, you're going to rotate your fingers while it's still pinched, so now your thumb is in between the spine and the safe handle. From there, you're going to continue the rotations around the thumb. So after you get the 1, 2, 3, spinning around, pinching, twisting the wrist upward, like, what's a good way? Think of yourself as on a dirt bike or a motorcycle, and you're revving the engine. Just your index and your thumb together, and you're twisting. So as you twist up, you continue the rotation around your thumb, like so. Okay? From here, you do, after you do the thumb rotation, see how it kind of falls into place right there, like that? Not really catching it exactly on that side like this anymore. You kind of want to let it fall. I kind of like to let it fall a little bit. It gives me a bit better of a momentum for the next part. So let me show you what we have so far. So we have 1, 2, 3, roll around, rotate. That was the most difficult part for me, so this part you might need a little practice on is sticking your thumb in between and rotating. Rotating, letting that part kind of fall down. So now blade is kind of at, I don't know, fuck angles. Sorry, I don't like geometry. And as you do that, you kind of rotate your wrist again towards you to give the right handle momentum. Come back over your thumb right here like that. So it's coming back over your thumb. You're letting go, letting it rotate. This is where you need to know the wrist pass. I don't care what your deal is, you need to know the wrist pass, because if you don't know it, you're going to end up cutting yourself. You're going to hold on to the bite handle this time, have the safe handle and the sharp side of the blade come around. You're going to dip your wrist in a dipping motion, like that. So let me show you the wrist pass real quick. So I have the bite handle, I dip, give it momentum, and flick back up. Okay? So it's coming towards me, I dip, dip. Alright? So you just need to remember, when the last step of this is the dangerous part. So when it's coming around, make sure you, this is how I'm holding it in my perspective. This would be, I don't know, first person, dip and around. Try and make it easier for you to see. It's kind of difficult from this angle, but it's coming dip and around. Okay? Dip around. One more time. It's coming around. I kind of twisting my wrist inwards like that. As I dip it, I drop my wrist. As the blade loses momentum, I flick the safe handle back towards me this way to the open position. So it'd be dip. I mean, you can use it for lots of other things. Honestly, this is what I did. I see if you're scared of cutting yourself the first time, I do suggest taping the blade, because this can take a little bit to get used to. And I mean, it's still a little scary because the blade does make a little bit of contact every now and then when you're doing the wrist pass, if you don't get it as fluent as you should. But that's the wrist pass. Alright, we're going to go through the steps. Focus one more time. One more. 1, 2, 3. Around, pinch, rotate. Around, let it fall, but obviously not fall. And throw the bite handle back up towards you. Touch the bite, wrist pass, up. 1, 2, 3, around, and there you go. 1, 2, 3, around, pinch, flip, flip, wrist pass. So there's a move for you guys. Let me know if there's anything in specific that you want to know. You got the Zen rollover, the Y2K, whatever. That's just that one right there. Let me know how this lighting works. I'm not too sure about it yet myself. Maybe if I move something more over that way. I don't know. Just kind of experimenting with a few different things. Like, what about this? No, but see, then that's too dark. Alright, so what if I try this? Aha! I don't know. Alright, so back to what I was originally talking about. If you guys have any further questions, just go back to the video, pause, rewind, go over the steps one by one. That's what I suggest to you if you want to get this move down properly. It's kind of a long video, sorry about that guys, 9-minute long video. Hope I didn't bore you too much, so there's the trick for you guys. Behind the 8-ball. Hope you liked it, hope this tutorial could help. Just comment below what you thought about it, any more Valson tutorials, and I gladly put them up for you. This has been Zominator 100. Peace and out.